you are.
Hey, pretty girl.
Oh, we did have a package in the mailbox from yesterday. Amazon delivered on Sunday down there.
Yeah.
Well, here's Ruby. Good morning, Ruby. I'm very not happy about parting ways with you this morning.
Yeah, I cleaned up the rear so you can see it a little easier, but I only did the wheels and just the back.
Okay.
I didn't try it.
Right.
It's got a lot of
Yeah, splash up.
spray
Yeah.
stuff, and I didn't want to scratch the paint.
Yeah. Gotcha. Good morning, Ruby. Well, we got out of the house on time at 6:37, and it's 37 degrees out there. I think it's supposed to be sunny today. I don't think we're expecting any rain. Johnny was just telling me what classes he has. You know, since he's in high school, he finished up the classes from last year right before Christmas. And what will you be taking this semester, Johnny?
Personal finance, freshman seminar, earth science, and civics.
Personal finance, freshman seminar, earth science, and civics. Okay. All right. Well, we wish you luck. No math until the fall of next year again, which to me is just was kind of strange. But yeah, they got to get. He's had his English and his math for this year, so he's got to get in his science and his history. And then, you know, they have electives and such. So, well, I'm sure it'll be exciting. So I am dropping Ruby off at the service center this morning for her collision appointment. We had moved the drop off from Friday up until today. Don will meet me up there around 8:15. I think he's going to drive the XB and, you know, bring me back home. And then I will be driving the van until Ruby's ready. And my fingers are just crossed that that's not going to be a long process. I am just feeling a little bit down this morning about parting ways with Ruby for a few days and not having an alternate Tesla to drive. I really appreciate the loaner cars in the past. I mean, I knew it was you know, lucky that we had one, and yeah. So yeah, all I can hope is that they don't, you know, need to have Ruby too long, and that's the best I can hope for. Don't think I have anything else in particular going on today. Johnny, of course, has Taekwondo tonight because it's a Monday. We'll be back to robotics on Thursday. I let us rest over the holiday, but state is coming up on January 19th, and we certainly have some items to address before then. So it will be a little bit of a push to get ready for state, right? It's about a 20-mile drive into downtown Raleigh from Fuquay Arena, and in the morning that usually takes us between 40 and 50 minutes, assuming you know, there's no accident or extra heavy traffic or anything. Well, there's Raleigh. It's been a while. A little disappointed BB&T has already turned off the green lights because PNC and the new building are still running what I would say are their normal holiday lights. But yep, there's the skyline. A little bit different every day. I've plugged in the Tesla Service Center, and it shows me getting over there at 7:45 a.m. They don't open till 8. But what happens is as I head in that direction, traffic builds. So it usually ends up taking a little bit longer. It's 12 miles. It's, you know, it's basically going from downtown Raleigh over to RTP area. So I am here at the church across from the school, and just spinning the Pokestop, plugging in the navigation, and I'm fixing to head that way. All right, Ruby. Hopefully I'll see you in just a few days. When I walked into the service center this morning, I was surprised to see that the desks that the service advisors used to sit at had been removed. In its place were extra chairs for people to sit and a taller standing desk with iPads for the check-in. The process went fine. I just didn't know that they had rearranged the service center. So Don asked me how I was, and I'm like, I'm okay. And he goes, come on, kitten, those guys are going to take great care of Ruby. You know they will. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm a spoiled Tesla diva, and I don't like being without my car.
Right. I mean, she's really sad right now, folks.
I am.
I mean, she's close to tears.
Well, in the time that we've had Ruby, this will be the first time, like tomorrow morning, that I won't have a Tesla, like in our possession, like ever in over 2.5 years now. So yeah, I just want to whine. I just want to whine. Right. I'm leaving to go get Johnny. This is my afternoon wine number 1 because I had the van keys. And I didn't exactly wake up from my nap, so I've got some coffee.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the tires good on air pressure?
Yeah, I put air in them a couple weeks, not very long ago, like within the last 2 weeks.
All right.
Thank you. You're welcome.
We don't need that problem.
No, we don't. That's right. When did I drive it? I drove it somewhere.
You did, like a week ago. You checked the air pressure
that's when I did it. That's right.
Then we're good. Did you check the oil?
No.
It's never had an oil problem though. But
that's right. There's no spot. I would be surprised, but yeah, it is prudent to check the oil from time to time.
Yeah, that thing we don't normally have to work.
Thing we don't
have to worry about the oil.
Well, I'm usually pretty sensitive to oil spots in the parkway or on the floor in the garage, so I don't. Not going to have an oil leak. Now, it may be starting burning oil, but that's usually tailpipe smoke, and I don't see it smoking, so I think you're good.
All right, Donnie. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, here we are out at the van, and I use a battery minder. Battery minder, I don't have my glasses on. I think it says plus or something. Anyway, to keep the battery working well. Maybe that it's upside down because of the way the socket is oriented, the plug. This is my NEMA 1450 RV plug, and then of course a normal AC plug here. So the Honda has been plugged in. So Don's gonna pick Johnny up from Taekwondo tonight. I'm gonna drop him off, and then he said, "And don't worry about filling the van up with gas kit, and I'll fill it up for you tonight." It's got plenty. It's got over a quarter of a tank, so she can. I've got over 100 miles I can go. So she could go to Raleigh and back today and drop Johnny off. I told her also to leave it outside here when she gets home with Johnny, and I will blast Ruby off. I mean, blast the van off with power washer. Yeah, even though it's under the carport, it gets dusty. Yeah. And it looks, he's either going to blast it off or I'm going to run it through the car wash, which scares him to death that I might spend $5 to go put the van through the car wash. So. Well, yeah, but we've got a perfectly good pressure and washer. It's not a nasty day. It's not a bad day. Yeah. So you're going to shut my door for me? Oh, yes. And here, I'll play Ruby's part. I didn't notice this morning, but the building here under construction, they've gotten rid of all of the construction barricades and fencing, and they've totally finished the outside here down at the bottom, and they may still be working inside, but the street level area is all cleaned up. So how was school?
It was good.
You think you're gonna like your classes this semester?
Mm-hmm.
You got any homework?
No.
Do you have any homework for me?
Yes.
No! That's just so not fair. Not fair, I say, not fair. You gonna suds her for me? Yeah, I'm gonna blast her. I got my nozzle. And I've learned to wear gloves now because that water is really cold. Uh-oh.
My hand.
Yeah, it's just shy of 60 out here. That's plenty cold enough with cold water. The water
like
coming out of the
40
ground
degrees.
is, yeah.
It's really cold. So, yeah, it's not good.
Well, the keys are in it. My purse is in it. We should be ready to go. Looks so much better. Thank you, Donnie. Oh, I got a clean windshield. Yay! Even if I do have to lean out there to shut the door. Thankfully, the van has a good bit of glass. A nice wide open feeling up here in the front. It's a lot better than some smaller cars would be in comparison to the X, so I'm not feeling too claustrophobic up here. I got Johnny dropped off at Taekwondo, and like I said before, I'm gonna head back to the house and get dinner going. We're having chicken thighs and some mixed vegetables tonight, along with the deviled eggs that I already made.